Greetings, Bapu family. Bapu, believe ambitiously, persevere opportunities outstandingly. This morning topic, one's legacy. What do you want to be remembered as? Your achievements. You want to be seen as someone who was impactful before you exit this earth, before you reunite with the worms? What legacy you want to leave behind when you exit this earth? What should be said of you? Recently I heard certain utterances about the president of Iran who died in the helicopter crash recently. His legacy was labeled as the butcher of Tehran. You know, as a president of a country, he was labeled as the butcher of Iran. And I thought to myself, what legacy I want to leave behind? What legacy I want to create? And after careful inspection and contemplation, I really would want to be someone who impact people's life in a meaningful way. And looking at it, I think that when Mr. Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, when he passed, I guess he will be remembered as the defender of the Jewish people. All the atrocities that he committed will be ignored. So I guess one's perception shapes one's legacy, how people view you, how you are seen, or if you are liked by other people. So it's about your likeness. Whether someone like your likability determines what legacy you leave behind, determine what will be said about you after you pass, you reunite with the worms. And unfortunately, that's the reality of life. One's perception. So if you are seen as the butcher, so I guess Mr. Netanyahu wouldn't be seen as a butcher of Jerusalem or Tel Aviv. He wouldn't be seen as that. He would actually be seen as the defender of the Jewish people. So that would be his legacy, unfortunately. So one's perception really determines one's legacy, how people view you, how you are seen, how people wish, so people decide how they want to see you. It doesn't matter if you are like saint, your life. If people really view you as a bad person, your legacy will be bad, because that's how you are seen, as a bad person, even if you're a good person. So your legacy, one's perception creates one's legacy, determine how you are seen in the public. And unfortunately, when I look at it, I'm saying that, wow, Mr. Raisi, Ibrahim Raisi, legacy throughout the years being the president of Iran, the only thing he can be remembered as is the butcher of Tehran. He has done no good. That's what we are led to believe, that he has done no good. He's just pure evil. And when I look at it, I have to really take close inspection myself and ensure that I am impactful. I'm impacting people's lives in a meaningful way. Try to be positive, embrace positivity, trample on negativity. Because it cannot be that one's perception creates legacy of others. So if someone think of you as a good person, yes, there's a good legacy you leave behind. If someone don't like you and think of you as a bad person, that's your legacy. So let us be mindful, we conduct ourselves. Let us conduct ourselves of morals, values. Let us conduct ourselves the right way Therefore, when we exit this earth to reunite with our friends, those worms, yeah, become worm food. So whether you are high or low, you are first class, second class, or no class, you will be in the worm class at some point. That's the beauty about life, you know. Some people might not see it as a beauty because they don't want to die. But I guess nobody want to die, but it's just part of life that makes it beautiful. You live and you die. So whether you're high or low, you believe yourself. You think of yourself based on social stratification. You think of yourself as this high almighty, you know. You're wealthy or you are whatever it is. So you think of yourself higher than others, better than others. But you're not better than the worm. You're reduced to just worm food. Rich or poor, educated or uneducated, we all will reduce to just worm food. But as what I said, our legacy, what legacy we want to leave behind? Regardless of others people's perception, let us just live a life circumspectly so that others cannot deny the life that we live. Others cannot trample on the life that we live because they are evident. Evidence will be there to show that we were actually living a life which was impactful to others. It cannot be a man as the president of a country. His life throughout the years to the people of Iran, his sacrifices, and he was reduced to the butcher of Tehran. And I can assure you, if Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu passed, he will be seen as the defender of the Jewish people. So there are a lot of double standard in this world. And whenever a person speak against injustice, there are certain terms, you know, there are terms that they are labeled as, you know, so you speak against injustice, you are labeled as towards perhaps Mr. Netanyahu, Benjamin Netanyahu, the saint of Israel. You are labeled as anti-Semitic. And it is very unfortunate. So, Bapu TV, let us just live our life circumspectly. Blessings.